Coach, obviously you've played against Matt Gatens for 4 years. What were your takes on just the way he played tonight?
Well, you know, Biegler did that to us last year down the stretch, where he had a game where he just got into a groove and we tried to make him work hard for him. I thought we did. We finally disrupted him to some extent. If he was going to make shots, we wanted him to be tough twos. But he got hot, and you know, we've had Ben Bruss has done that for us. Josh Gosher's had some streaks. Jordan's had some streaks, but he's on a consistent streak. He's playing really well, and we knew it. It's not like we were surprised. But you got to give a guy credit when he can knock those kind of shots down. There's a lot of hands, a lot of up hands. It wasn't hand down, man down. It was some tough shots, fading away. I had a night like that once.
Talk about the lift Rob gave you off the bench. He really gave you that spark that you needed in the second half.
He did. Both he and Ben coming off the bench. Frank a little bit at times. Even Trey, in the few seconds that he was on there, came in and brought some energy. And we needed that. You know, guys were getting their breaks and getting back in and showing a little life. Defensively, we obviously did a much better job in the second half.
Well, the shooting, obviously, by Gates was key. That first half, what do you think was the reason behind the turnovers? You guys had more in the first half than you had in the game.
Yeah. Bad decisions. That's why it's called a turnover. I don't think you can describe it any other way. Guys a little anxious, trying to make the great play rather than the good play, things like that. It's part of the game, but usually for us it's not 11 and a half. Just better decisions, ball fakes.
Obviously, you've been good on the road this year, and even despite tonight losing tonight, what's your thoughts going into
Still good.
Sunday?
We were still good tonight here on the road.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
You know anything about Iowa's team?
Well, I guess what I wanted to ask is, well, that's what I meant to say is, still tonight, what are your thoughts now you go into Sunday, you get a huge game in Ohio State?
Well, we'll prepare for them like we prepare for every other game. We know what we're facing. We know who they are, where they are. We'll find the gym and compete. They're a very good team, needless to say.
What would you say to those who maybe just look at the box score and they just look at your schedule and they see that you lose 2 games to an Iowa team that isn't ranked?
I know too much about the game to even, people don't talk like that to me because they don't want to insult my intelligence. So people wouldn't say, because they know Iowa's a good team, is what I mean. I don't mean your question's insulting at all, but people wouldn't talk to me like that because they know Iowa's a good team, anybody that I know. We don't hang our heads taking bumps from anybody. The other team played better.
Oh, Ryan got off to such a hot start for you guys, and then what did Iowa do differently on him that took away some of his looks, that he just didn't score for such a long stretch for you guys? Anything different?
Well, you know, maybe a guy says, wait a minute, I'm letting him catch the ball. I'm giving him too much space. Just like we try to do when somebody hits some shots. Make them work harder for their shots. Nothing where you go to a manual and look it up and say, okay. Wasn't open on the cuts. Probably because the defense took him away. It's not like he stopped trying to score. I think he still had a pretty good line. I don't have my readers on, but thought we shot it pretty well.
Any other questions? Wisconsin players will be outside the Wisconsin locker room